not getting the minutes that you thought, to be patient, or kind of what's your frame of mind as you kind of go through each game of practice and kind of get ready?
You know, personally, I think being patient is one thing I just have it natural. And, you know, I know how to deal with frustration, and I know how to control myself whenever I'm going through some hard time. And you know, I think not being able to play as much as I wanted to play is not really affecting me the way I should play. You know, and just like I say, you know, being patient is the key, and that's the one thing I can control.
Looked like a little better the other night, more activity. Coach said the same thing. You got your hands on some balls and offensive glass and things like that. Did you feel better about how you played?
Oh yeah, I feel a lot better. You know, like I said before, I feel like I'm actually getting a lot better now. You know, the game is slowing down a lot more than I thought it would when we first started the season. And you know, everything's just gonna come natural. I'm just controlling what I can control right now, which is just help the team get going.
I know your positivity and I know your attitude, but do you feel like you got robbed to have to go through this again, to have to go through that, hey, the game has to slow down for me again? It already did that once, right?
You know, like I just think everything happens for a reason. Right now, right now I feel like when we first started, first 3 or 4 games this season, I felt like everything was just like going full speed, 100 miles per hour, and I was just going 40. And so, you know, at some point I had to figure it out, and I just now started to figure out everything, and it's seeming like it's slowing down.
So did you feel like you're going through the same steps now that you did when you joined the semester?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I just feel like I said, I just feel like everything's going 100 miles, and I was going 40, but now I'm catching up. I'm about 75, 80 miles. Yeah.
Speed limit.
Mhm.
Hey, Coach talked the other night about big guys needing to rebound better. There's a few of you out there, obviously, but has that been an emphasis the last couple of days?
You know, that's one thing we as a bigs we need to do a lot better. You know, I just feel like we're not rebounding the ball very well, or as we should right now. But you know, it's a long year, and that will be one thing we will figure out by mid-season.
How do you change it? What like tomorrow night?
I just
what changes?
I just think be more active. That's one thing we're gonna have to do. Excuse me, and just like know like the perfect timing spot to be on the court. That's how well you're gonna rebound, and so that's one thing we will figure it out.
Hey Silvio, how good can this team be defensively?
Man, like you know, I'm pretty sure I tweeted something out a few months ago that you know we have so many competitors on the team, guys that loves to play, and I was mostly just talking about defensively. You know, I look at this team, it's just like we're not really worried about offense because it's gonna come regardless. But defensively, that's one thing I feel like we're getting better every single day. If you see like the way we do in practice, the way we work on defense in practice, it's just like so exciting to see guys doing it. And you know, I just love it, and I think we're gonna be really good.
What has Coach Shelf told you guys about the turnovers and transition that you guys have had?
Oh, you know, I feel like we just have to do a lot better in transition as well. You know, sometimes we just get out of control and just throw the balls all over the place. But like I say, it's kind of early for the season, but we're gonna figure it out. And coach is trying to help us know how to control in those moments.
Is that through drills or just talking or film or all?
It's a little bit of everything, you know, drills, talking, like just like you mentioned, and you know we're gonna figure it out and do a lot better for the next couple games.
Do you feel like this should be a pretty good transition team? Seems
Oh
like
yeah,
it, right?
you know we have a team with a lot of athletic guys, and you know transition should be one thing we should be more excited about. And you know, like I said again, we're gonna figure it out how to play.
Couple more.
Silvio, what do you see in Marcus Garrett day-to-day in practice as far as defensively? Have you taken any part of his game defensively, and tried to implement it in your own game?
He actually helps me a lot during practice, though. He always tells me where I should be, what am I supposed to do when I'm guarding the four man, you know. And I'm pretty sure you guys know Marcus Garrett is just so important for us, and like I love being his teammate. He just helps everybody out. If you screw, even during the games or practice, if you screw out, he's gonna be there to cover up for you. He's gonna help you, and he's just a great person.
What does he do that most everyone else doesn't do defensively to be so successful?
He's just so active. He just has like a better handles than anybody else on the team. He always have his hands on the ball. 50-50 ball. He's everywhere on the court. It's just like one thing that I'm not surprised about, but I'm just like, wow, this guy is he's just unstoppable.
Hey, Silvio, you guys have won like 7 in a row, a couple really good wins in a row too, Dayton and Colorado. How do you kind of avoid complacency or letdowns? Is there an easy way to go about that?
Can you?
How do you avoid complacency, letdowns at this point in the season after some quality wins?
You know, I think this Kansas team playing against big school is just something that we're gonna have from now on. It's just like kind of see where we are as a team, and playing big schools like Dayton and other schools is just like some teaching moments that we have to take it very seriously and just kind of like learn from it and experience, see how good of a team we are. And that's one thing we always do. Whenever we have a big game, we are like locked in and just gonna stick with each other and help each other out.
What was it like to be back here the other night? 3 games in Maui, but you got back home.
It felt like we ain't been out of the field house since 1976. But yeah, it felt good to be back home.
All right, so